Hey everybody, welcome on back to Turmoil. My name is Splattercat, and this is yet another episode of me making terrible decisions and spending way too much money because I like winning. I don't really know where we're going with this. I gotta get to 50%, and I just spent a stupid amount of money on something I probably shouldn't have. In order to keep people from overbetting like that, I don't know, maybe there should be like a $500 fee every single time you bet or something. I don't know, run some of these people because I feel like they were driving the prices up on me. Not because they necessarily wanted the land, because they knew they were gonna fold. And they knew I wouldn't fold because I'm a boss like that. And I don't get called, my bluff doesn't get called like that. I'd rather lose money than be wrong. Alright, $2,000 is good. God, this got so expensive so fast. And I bet it's like a 25 zone too. If you noticed on the other side, it was like a 39 or something like that. It was not an area that was worth drilling. So chances are adjacency here may not be working to our benefit. We may have some serious problems when it comes to making some... Everybody makes mistakes, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. We hit a rock? Well, at least we were able to work around it, I guess. Let's get started right here. Ain't nobody making no money right now, so we are gonna have to wait this one out. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a slower game for us. We'll wait till we got a little bit more cash on hand. Alright, so we got one little horsey filling up the silo. 85 bucks over there isn't the worst I've ever seen, so I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get started right here. If we get burned on this, we make like $11,000 and I'm probably gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Oh, what is that horrible little thing? Oh my god. This is like lining up for lunch at like an expensive bistro and then getting a sandwich that's like the size of 2 fingers for like $8. Just like, I spent so much money burrowing down to this level. Please pay me better. All I want is your oil monies. That's all that I want is your greasy, dirty oil money. To fuel your industrial revolutions and all that kind of stuff. Keep things moving. Developing that technology. Let's get a dowser running right now. It looks like we got a little bit more money to make over here, but we should probably hire a third horse just in case. Yeah, the third horse just in case was probably a decent plan. Looks like we ain't got much going on right here, so let's go ahead and meet up with him. Down to the bottom, it would appear as though we're probably going to have to dig for this one. Well, maybe not. I think I see it right there. Yeah. So there's another little chamber for us to play with. Let's go ahead and make a little bit of money here. It's at $1.38. It don't really get much better than that. And so with a couple thou here to play around with, we've already dried that one out, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go with a couple of moles here just to see if we accidentally hit anything. And then we'll go ahead and put up another mole. We're going to run out of that chamber right there in a second. It's 121 over here. Oh my god. This could be, we might not see any good prices from here on in. That's the terrifying part. And so getting rid of some of these resources is probably a pretty decent plan. We got something over here. It looks like... Upgrade the drill speed and go after that right there. Hopefully we don't hit any stones along the way. Yeah, we hit a rock. That's unfortunate. It looks like there's something right there, too. Well, it's fitting to get expensive, but we're going to make it happen. Oh, it's a gas. It is a gas. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I would have liked to have utilized that. That was a pretty big pocket right there. That was a pretty good one. Let's go ahead and get moving off in this direction because I don't think this is going to hold right here. We'll take that up by a couple of layers. That one's going to run out soon. Hopefully this is not gas right here. If it is, FML. A little tiny pipeline. It'll have to do for right now. It'll have to do, pig. And then we'll move that to there. These guys are siphoning off a little bit, but not nearly enough. Let's wait it out for a minute. I don't want to upgrade too many of my pipes before I know where I'm going with all this. A storage solution in this general region might be a decent call, too. Full up. I feel like you should probably utilize Super Silo whenever you can. Ooh, we might end up with a spillage over here. Yeah, we got a spillage. I'm actually going to command you guys to sell over here. I need more money. If we don't get some horses up and running, it's going to be a real short trip for us. Let me get another... It looks like we got something right there. It's probably gas. Oh, no, it's oil. Okay, well, we'll go for it then. We've already got this one all upgraded and whatnot, so might as well stay on it. What about you? That is also. Alright. Well, I don't necessarily hate the prospects of what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to do it anyways, and we'll hope for a good resolution. Let's get set up here. Just not making that kind of money. Oh! Run it! I need that shit to get there. Okay, so a little bit more cash made. Prices are back down. We'll go ahead and let Super Silo do its thing for a minute. Let me get some dousers in here. If he's got anything for me. Really, they both got something down there. Well, that seems like a pretty good candidate to go in on the big explosion. And you can actually do this with oil drilling. Essentially, you can set off explosives, and then there are devices that will track the density, like the movement of the sound waves as they go through the ground, and it'll actually map using sound waves, and you could do it. I mean, it's doable. They got big trucks with like these big, you know, the things from Half-Life, where they stomp the grounds and they keep the bugs going, right? Just like that. Exact same thing. You can light off dynamite. You can do all kinds of stuff if you really, really want to. How big is this, out of curiosity? They'll drain it dry pretty soon. I don't think we have to worry about it right now. Let me get another silo up and ready to go just in case, because we are waiting on the big haul right now. I shouldn't have done that one. That one right there was a fool's errand. Shouldn't have done it. And I am the fool. That's the worst kind of fool errand, where I'm filling in that role. I don't like that at all. Let's get some more dousers going. Looks like we still got... Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Okay, run it over there. Let's go ahead and sell a couple of loads on this side. We'll drill down on that side. We'll see what we can get out. Get after you now that that big tank is done. Not a lot of really solid gaseous opportunities right now that I'm leaning towards. Kinda gotta hope for a better haul here at some point. Prices, though, are not looking good. I think I was correct in my assumption. That first go might have been the best option we ever had to sell. We are going to make some money over on this side, so let's not worry about that too much. Oh, nope, don't close the rig. That was an accident. I was trying to deploy horses at very, very high velocity. God, we're not even going to make the money back that we spent on the land, are we? This is my life, kids. This is my life. We made the money back! Probably not even worth it at this point, but I'm not multitasking fast enough. I like to watch the money roll in while I fast forward. It's a weakness of mine. It's a character flaw. We'll get a little something out of here, but I doubt we make any money. Yikes. Wasn't a bad map. Yep, not my finest hour. Not my finest hour after. Although I did, you could say that I deprived them of the land because I had a monetary advantage, so maybe that's a good idea. 6% share. I'm probably going to bid real high on this one, probably like 40,000, unless somebody else goes in on it. And there it is. We're at 37%. We're moving on up. Life is looking pretty good right now for us. I think there's probably something up in here right now. Yeah, that was only a 45. I think there's something over here, because if you look, there's a 39 right here, which means there's something big here, 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 here. That's what I'm thinking. Could be wrong. Completely possible that I'm wrong. But we haven't used the thermal mechanic at all. Probably should, but it takes more talent to set up than I have. Usually by the time all my pipelines are in order, I've already vastly screwed up. Alright, so let's take this thing down. Down, doobie-doo, down, down. Give me greasy oil, doobie-doo, down, down. Alright, so there's our crude. Go ahead and start selling that on the left-hand side to get a little bit of extra allocated funds. Or not so funds. I guess it depends how much you like the job. It might be fun, it might not. Oh good, I'm so glad we got that one right there. I was worried I was gonna overshoot it. I was really quite worried that I was gonna overshoot it. A little bit of cash to be had once those prices start to fall though. I'm gonna let that one. No I'm not, it's falling too rapidly. Let's go ahead and get started with a silo, I guess. I don't know where I want to put the silo. Suppose I'll go right there. Next round of dowsers. Okay, so we got something right there. Probably an okay idea to start digging off of this one right here. Yeah, a couple good spots right there. Good. That's what I like to see. Price is going up very, very slowly on right. Unfortunately, I need more money. So let's get some horses running, shall we? Okay. Not too bad. Not my favorite cash expenditure, but I'll live with it for now. Let me get some more dowsers running. Probably just throw a mole down there in the middle too, just in case. Got a spot right here. That is more than likely our guy. There's nothing on this side, huh? I'm surprised by that revelation. Hey, and there we go. How big is this one? Let's just do... not that big. Okay. That's cool. That's all that I wanted. I was going to say, there's got to be something over this direction. You can't drill from the company anymore. You used to be able to drill from the company back in the day when the game was in early access. Now you can't do it anymore. Can't hardly do it no more. I don't know if I want to do a separate derrick over here. Let me just get a mole trucking down that way. And we'll see what we can find while they fill up on oil here. I was going to say, I feel better about it if I knew where the oil was at, but that's going to require drilling apparatuses. I'd like to keep this one functional for as long as possible. We're in May right now. We're not doing too bad. Lee. Can't really thermal much right now. I also need to get branch 3 so I have a little bit more variability when it comes to how I'm able to utilize my pipes without crossing them. Alright, so one more dowser ready to go. I'll throw... let's sell a little bit of oil here. I didn't realize how low my cash flow was. There we go. Yet another tiny little chamber ready to be... oh, never mind. Tip of the iceberg, I suppose, on that one. Come on, guys. Let's make some money here. We're already in June. Okay. Well, my next question is whether or not I want to hold out. Let's run another dowser just in case. Send some oil off that way. He's already got something right there. Send a mole down to see if they can find it before I start wasting hella money running pipes all over the place. Did that seriously just top out at 93? I was going to say it shouldn't have. Okay, a little bit more money to be made. Not going to super silo just yet. Ah, there it is. I'm going to see if that stone runs all the way around, because going that way doesn't look like it's going to work for me. Is that all one big chamber? Oh my god, that's one big chamber, and we don't have that much time to get rid of it. Okay, we'll take that one over to there. Let's start upgrading the pipes now. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of oil over there. And we'll just kind of move these one at a time, because we can't handle the full throughput right now. Okay, so that gives me a little bit more adaptability as far as deploying new horses and whatnot goes. No spillage fee, please. Let's go ahead and start moving oil over to this side, because I think they're going to have a good season. Let's make the wagons a little bit larger. We will also continue expanding pipes out. Give me another dowser just in case there's anything over here. Okay, there is. So let's send down a mole just to kind of see if he can accidentally stumble into it. Keep these pipes moving. It looks like we've got the money to get the whole thing going. Missed a pipe, so that's my fault. I seem to do that a lot, don't I? That pipe missing thing, get me in trouble. Send that sumbitch off that way, because it looks like there's a couple more over on this side. Might as well do it now if we're gonna do it. And now we wait. We wait and we see what we can do with this huge surplus of oil in October. I guess send somebody over there. It's not really gonna help, but... Spillage get me in trouble right now, and the game is stuck in fast forward, which is enjoyable. Man. Prices were off this time around. Just keep running. What a shitty day. Bad day to be in the oil business. Wish I had a diamond. I would actually buy more time on this one, because we have a chance to make a lot of money. Part of the problem is also that the carts run even if they don't have anything going on here. You guys go over there. Gotta make some fashion of money here. Good lord. Whew. How do you even talk about that one? Complete and total waste of a good zone. 8% share. I'd be willing to do up to like 50 on that one. Oh, so was he. Okay. We gotta be getting close. So we got 49, 65, 77. There's not a whole lot of shares left. Not a whole lot of shares left. Yeah, I'm glad to see that I was at least kind of right there. I'm gonna jump in right there. I got a good feeling. We really want those adjacent zones, man. We sent him out to the tundra, didn't we? We sent him off to go find business elsewhere. Daphne's, what can you do for me, man? We've been getting screwed the last couple. Yeah, I'll take it. Play this one hard and fast and see how we come out. Alright, get you moving. There it is, as per usual. Price is looking good on left right now, so I'm going to try and keep them bumping. Move this down to here so that we got something going on while we wait. So we got something pretty decent right there, so that'll be alright. Let's go ahead and try and make sure that we got these horses running, making more money. That great and divine task, apparently. Alright, so you guys are all tapped out. Let me go ahead and get a centralized silo real fast. Let me get another dowser. And I'm going to throw out a mole because I feel like it. Moles are fun, and I enjoy them. Moles make me happy. You found gas. Well, you know. I'm going to keep a couple running over here just so we have a pretty good infusion of cash coming at all times. And then we're also storing up a little bit of our supply. We'll wait till he leapfrogs. Give me another dowser. It's a pretty decently sized chamber right there. It's a very decently sized chamber. Alright, upgrade it. We gotta get that one going early. Can't say that prices are gonna get any better. I cannot promise that. However, we got a pretty good chamber right there. We are gonna need some more cash in order to get the drill through rock taken care of so that we can go down. What's that right there? That's the same chamber. Good Lord Almighty. Okay, so we'll take that right there. A few more horses in. Let's go ahead and get them moving some. Let's get them moving some black gold around. In the meantime, probably take this guy down just to see what we got going on. They're going to run all that, and life should be swell. It's only April, so we've still got time to play around with. We're definitely going to want this to be a level 3 silo before we mess around too much. Give me a couple of moles, and we'll just see what they find. See if my life gets better or if my life gets worse. There's oil right there. Don't sound too bad. That Derek's up and running. We'll add an extra horse. Looks like we got something right there too. I suppose the question becomes... Oh yeah, we have rock. Okay, so let me take that back down real fast. I'm gonna take you to here, you to there. You to there. If we don't hit anything, life should be good on that side. I want to see what this is. Okay, so go get it, Chief. Put 2 more of those in so that we got our silos packed nice and high. Let's get some of this pipeline moving right here. I also think it would probably be wise to go right there. Super silo up. A couple more horses. And then a cart upgrade, and we ride this thing out for a little bit. If I can get that up to level 3, that'd be great too. Let's send a couple horses off that way to make us some more money. And it looks like we got a big sell-off going on. Let's get some horses running. I would like to see what I can do with that gas right there. Please don't tell me it topped out at 98. I need something better than that. You gotta throw me a bone here. Okay, no bones throwed. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, put it back in storage. Those two are looking good. We're only in July right now, so this shouldn't be so terrible, I don't think. Let me get another dowser out. We'll throw out a couple more moles in a bit, too. Close that bitch off right there. Take it to there, then to there, so that we at least got a little bit of gas to play around with. I would like to link a couple of these together so we can make a good hard push when we need to. Close that down so we're not draining off our own revenues. Can't really do much with that gas pocket right there. Price is kind of going up on that side. Might be able to do something with it. Actually, we're gassed out. That's everything on the map. So we got a couple of months now to clear this all out. And hope for a decent payday, because we haven't had one in a bit. That's just the cold hard truth, is that we have not had a good payday in a while. We're going to have to swap sides here. Alright. I'm going to ride that out and see where it goes. Let's go ahead and open the gas. Took us up to a reasonably decent profit. We should be able to make some money off of this, I think. It's October. I don't know how big this is right here. Probably not worth the upgrade. Probably not worth the upgrade, but we're sitting on some pretty mad ducats right now. What they're so angry about, I couldn't tell you, but let's just keep selling. Not a bad little payday. Now it comes down to whether or not we want to use moles. Sure, we made some money. We'll do a Molemageddon here today. Molemageddon! Find diamonds, my little sweets. Find them. If not, you're sweet, so I'll eat you. I'm just letting you know. You might be dinner if you screw this up. It's rough out there for a rodent. Hell, it's rough out here for me. I'm the one eating rodents. Come on now. And there it goes. No diamonds on this map, so it didn't really matter. No diamonds, so it really didn't matter. Decent profit, not bad. Not bad at all, and my intuition was on about the place where we were going to find all this stuff. Stock auction for 3% share. People getting desperate, throwing cash in the air. I don't know what people are going to pay for 3%, in all honesty. I'll pay for it. I'll get up to 40% here. My name is Splattercat, this is Turmoil. I will see you all later. Thanks for stopping in. Bye, everybody.